Today we are going to be doing a tour with Haggis Adventures. We are up in the Scottish Highlands and we're going to be visiting some of the main sites around this area.
Every time I come here, I don't know, I just always get really emotional. I can't explain it. It is a place that's very, very close to my heart. And thrown onto the battlefield, no jokes, no humour at all, guys. This is a massive war grave where my ancestors and other people's ancestors died needlessly. So just respect it, guys, as you're making your way through here. It's the same as if you go over to Europe and you go to these Second World War places, just utmost total respect. A big massive shield and a big ginger beard and long hair. Quite intimidating, eh? So guys, 5 of you guys have just been disemboweled. Now you guys over here, boom! I'll probably just slit about 3 of your jugulars. So with one man, I could have taken out 8 redcoat soldiers. That's why the Highlanders were known as the shock troops of the Jacobite. Lots of people come here, they sing songs, they tell stories, and they remember. If you guys were to come here just after the 16th of April, all the way around this cairn, there'd be flowers and tributes and things like that. On the anniversary of the battle during the day, they bring a little piper out who's actually blind, and they bring him up here and he stands here for 45 minutes and he plays songs on the bagpipes for 45 minutes, the length that the battle lasted for. And I dare any of you to come and stand next to him and not cry, because I did. And it's just such an emotional thing. There's just silence and all you can hear is the pipes just playing through, and as you're just looking around you can just imagine it happening, and it does really, really tug on your heartstrings, because war is such a terrible thing, and one thing is guaranteed with war is death. Death and destruction, really, really sad. These flags here, the 3 lions, represent the connection to England, the fleur-de-lis, the connection to France, and then the harp down on the left is the connection to Ireland. So to stand here with this flag right now is a massive get it up you, which I think is quite cool. So this is the Royal Standard of King James the 7th and 2nd. And if I had been standing on this battlefield 250 years ago and I was flying this flag, I would have been taken for treason and hung and killed. This is pretty cool, actually. Now, another interesting thing that one of the Jacobite generals did, and if I had saw this being a Jacobite soldier, this would have inspired me to have courage and morale. Now, Lord George Murray, guy I mentioned earlier, he actually led a charge into the front line of the British government army, snapped his sword in 2, lost his horse, came back out of the front line of the British government army, got another sword, got another horse, and led a second charge in. Now to me, that's balls. If I had been there and I saw one of my generals acting like that, I'd have been like, yeah, come on, let's go. St Andrew is our patron saint. He's also the patron saint of Russia, and he's a patron saint of Greece as well. So he's not just exclusive to Scotland. So this flag is very important as well. Clava Cairns. There isn't much to actually really say about this place, because it is a mystery. You still have people coming here on the winter solstice with professor suits on, and they all argue with one another basically. These chambers are older than the pyramids. They were built by teenagers because the life expectancy back then would only have been about 30 years old, so these tombs were built by teenagers. Now you would have had a dome coming over the top as well, and as you can see the sun is actually just setting right over there, and I believe it's either in the summer solstice or the winter solstice. The sun actually sets in an alignment here, and the sunbeam comes right in this chamber, and there would have been a fire and smoke, and all of us would have been sitting in here. So imagine that beam of light coming in and all of this room sort of filling up with the smoke and the light and things like that. Very, very, very spiritual. Like people who come here, if they take any of the rocks from these cairns and take it back to their wherever it is they're from, bad things happen to them. So much so people have actually come back here and replaced the rocks. So there's your disclaimer, guys. Don't take any of the rocks, man. Don't go on Facebook like, Dave, my arm's falling off. I did tell you not to take that rock, so you have been warned.